Ever wonder why one month you're on top of the world, 20 sold, awesome grosses, and the next month you're at 8, all minis, wondering what happened? Did you suddenly forget how to sell? Or does it confirm your worst fear that you're not actually cut out for selling? Or could it be that in April you talked to 40 people and sold half of them, but in May you only talked to 20 people and sold just 40%? The truth is, your results aren't just circumstance, and they're not just skill. They're data. Every outcome is the result of the specific actions and events that produced it. But if you ride the roller coaster of emotion, attributing your results to chance or fate, you're never going to take control of the variables that actually grow your results. True sales gurus? They know exactly why they succeed, because they live by key performance indicators. They measure their actions each month so that they can tweak the levers that actually produce the results they want. You can only manage what you can measure. So what should you be measuring? Here's a simple equation for success. Your paycheck is only based on two things: number of cars sold and average commission. Sell more cars or make more per car, and your paycheck goes up. How do you increase your total sales? Well, that's also based on two things: the number of customers you take times your closing ratio. Take more ups or sell more of them, and the number rises. The ups are going to come from internet, phone, walk-in, or personal networking. The closing ratio is either yes or it's an objection. The better you are at preventing or overcoming objections, the higher your closing ratio will be. But neither of those are going to affect your commissions, which are also based on two things alone: the starting profit in the deal and how much you lose during negotiations. Put another way, if you start out on a car with $3,000 of profit, but you discount it $3,000 to get the sale, you're left with a mini. In the same way, if you're the world's best negotiator, but you're selling a 100-day-old truck that's online for a loss, no matter how good you are at negotiation, you're still left with a mini. That's where the vehicle selection becomes crucial. If the customer chooses the vehicle, your starting profit is entirely luck, isn't it? However, if you work with the desk managers to pick out a vehicle, not only will you pick out one that your customer is going to love, but the desk will make sure it's one with profit. These are the 4 key metrics by which you succeed or fail. How many customers did you take? How many of them did you sell? Who selected the vehicle? And did the customer negotiate? Improvements in any of these areas will directly improve your paycheck. So how do you know what needs tweaking? How do you know where to try and improve? Enter the showroom tracking log. This is the sheet where you're going to log all of the customers you talk to so you can pinpoint what's working and what needs improvement. Let's break it down step by step. After every customer interaction in the showroom, pull up this sheet and log the customer, whether it was a sale or not. Starting on the top row, put the name of the customer. When you do that, the sheet will automatically create drop-downs for the next categories. Did you deliver the car? What's the lead source? Which manager did you work with? What was the outcome, sale or objection? Objections are a list of the most common roadblocks we get in sales. If a customer needed a high roof ProMaster and we didn't have one, that would be inventory. If they didn't like the down payment or interest rate, that would be financing terms, and so on. The next box is a place where you can write notes about the interaction. Use this for both sold and unsold, as it can be helpful to recognize successes you're proud of or challenges you overcame. These notes might also help when you're calling this customer 3 years from now and want to remember that their husband's name is Jim and they bought the truck to take on vacations to Maine. Next are boxes for how the interaction went. Did the customer test drive the car? If you're frequently putting no on this box and your closing ratios and grosses are low, that might be a reason why. Who selected the vehicle? Are you rarely switching your customers from their initial vehicles of interest? Again, if your grosses and closing ratios are low, this is probably the reason. What was the result of the trial close? Frequent no's might indicate issues with selecting the right cars or building value in them. Did your customers negotiate? Regular yeses could imply you're not setting expectations correctly, building enough value, or landing them on cars within their budget. The last 3 boxes track your commissions. The sheet automatically calculates your back end based on how many units you've sold, so you'll see each commission increase as you reach each tier. As you fill out the sheet after each customer you take, you'll notice your dashboard at the top populating with useful data. Total number of ups you've taken, overall closing ratio, value per sale and per up, lead sources and their respective closing ratios, percentages for test drives, vehicle selection, trial close outcomes, and negotiations, along with average fronts, backs, and commissions. You'll also see a pie chart with all of the objections you received. In this example, nearly half of your customers didn't buy due to trade-in value. This might indicate that you need to do a better job setting expectations or doing pre-trade walkarounds. If you find you're getting the same objections again and again, bring this up to your manager and they can work with you to assess potential solutions. The sheet also has a spot for perfect surveys along with the total of your monthly income. This total includes the appropriate unit, back end, and survey bonuses, giving you a reliable way of checking your progress and pace throughout the month. To the right of that are filters to help you find and sort customers. Let's say I want to look at the customers who said yes on the trial close, but then didn't buy a car from me. I'll set delivered to N and trial close to Y. You'll see that the sheet now only shows people who fit that criteria. Filtering your customers like this can help you find specific patterns or opportunities for follow-up. At the start of the new month, click the New Month button. It automatically transfers all of the data to its own monthly tab, adds it to your year's totals, and resets the current month so you can begin anew. My hope is that with this tool, you can identify your strengths, learn from your weaknesses, and transform vague notions of luck or skill into tangible, actionable insights for consistency and improvement. I'll be coming around in the next week to set up these sheets for you. As always, let me know if you have any questions. Happy selling!